Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Ooh, everything I wanted, I'ma get it. Cause I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it. Everything I wanted, I'ma get it.
Welcome to the 80s Babies Conversation. It's your girl, Ray Cherie, the hostess with the most is checking in. I got my brother, Bubba, with me. What's up?
Welcome back to the 80s Babies Conversation, man. Glad to be back once again. We got some good topic for y'all tonight. Oh, yeah, shout out to my boy Ken for the song, as always. You know what I'm saying? Coming from Montgomery, Alabama, representing up and down. You know what I'm talking about? Prince Ken. Appreciate the song, man. So, like I was saying, though, yeah, we got some good topic to talk about with y'all tonight, man. I hope y'all tune in. Hope y'all are liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel. We really need y'all to do that. Really, really need y'all to do that, to subscribe to our channel, like our page. You know what I'm saying? Just help us out, y'all. We really need y'all to do that. Invite people, share it to your friends, all that. You know what I'm saying? Help us out, man. We're trying to grow. You feel me?
Yes, and we have some people who have really been helping us out, inviting people to our Facebook page, sharing the post for us, those kind of things. So tonight we are going to do some giveaways for our subscribers. And if you are with us tonight, drop your name in the chat. Let us know that you're with us, right, and share it out with your friends.
Everybody, just share it, man. We just need y'all to share it. Like I said, help us get these subscribers up. You know what I'm saying? So we can get some more content, some better content, some more stuff y'all want to hear. You know, hit us up too. Hit us up too, y'all. Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. Tell us what y'all want to talk about, and we'll try to get it in there. You know what I'm saying? So like I say,
Yes.
subscribe, get people to subscribe, help us out. And we promise we're gonna bring y'all some good content every time.
Yes, and also these QR codes, go back and scan them, or scan them when you get the chance. You can join the show. We give you opportunities tonight to join the show and things of that nature.
Right.
So we need your support. We need your support. So we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into it.
Let's do it, sis.
So we have been following the Brittany Griner story since she was initially arrested. So we know that she had a preliminary hearing on Monday in Russia,
Right.
and they set um a date for her trial for Friday, and they extended her detention by 6 more months. All right. This is the fourth time her pretrial detention has been moved.
Right.
And we've been following it closely because she is a Black woman, and she is, athlete with celebrity status. But it's interesting just to see how they will treat her, because she was arrested on February 17th. So do the math.
Right. That's a long time, man.
Yes.
That's a long time, especially like I said on the episode before. That's a long time to be held up for, what we saying is a petty crime, you know what I'm saying? A misdemeanor crime in our country, you know what I'm saying? But that's crazy, man. Like, that's ridiculous, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
So even though she's gonna be detained for 6 months, once she goes to court, she could face 10 years in prison for an alleged cannabis possession.
10 years. Y'all hear me? 10 years.
10 years. Which is a really long time. And I think it's kind of excessive. And it also seems that she could be kind of used as a political pawn in a sense. Because they're saying that on Monday, when she went to her hearing, they were willing to negotiate her release if we release someone. So it's like she's being used as a pawn. It's a very unfortunate circumstance, but it's time for the woman to be returned. And I think the U.S., whatever they're doing, they need to be very proactive in getting her back home.
Well, I hate to say it, man, but I feel like, it's a lot of people out there probably have the same opinion. I feel like she's just not that of importance for the United States to just be, making these drastic moves to try to get her back. Of course, she's important to her family members and to the Black community and just to a lot of people in general. But, on a level like, as far as like the country just moving and hurry up and get you back, like, I feel like they treating it like that. Like, if she was a power or had, a higher status, they definitely would have probably had her back. So like I say, man, it's unfortunate, but I feel like this is just gonna be another example that they try to make out of a Black person, especially an athlete. You got the rappers and everybody going to jail, and they making examples out of them. So this is in a whole nother country. So when you in another country, you got to go by their rules, and you got to face their consequences when you break the laws over there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, it's very unfortunate. So, like, her family for real.
News outlets are reporting that the hearing on Monday did complicate things, and that Russian state media reported the government would free Griner in exchange for convicted arms trafficker Victor Bout. So if we give up Victor Bout, they'll give up Brittany Griner.
Sound like an easy trade to me, to be honest.
So they're saying that the U.S. could possibly negotiate her release, and also a former Marine, Paul Whelan, who was sentenced to 16 years for espionage charges. So that is something we are watching.
That was in
Yeah.
2018. Like, and that goes to show, I ain't even know nothing about that until reading into all of this. But this guy been over there since 2018, facing 16 years in a Russian prison. So, hey man,
It looks like they hold people for a long time.
Yeah, they giving you still penalties over there. For real. Ain't no slap on the wrist.
So and we have to be careful when we're traveling. Just make sure we do the right thing.
Telling you, man.
Also, I think it was Sunday night, the BET Awards came on, and I felt like it was a pretty interesting show. I was pleased with the entertainment choices. There were a few, glitches here and there, but overall it was a good show. But I was most impressed with the performance for Diddy's Lifetime Achievement Award. Okay. The music, Jodeci. That was awesome. Lil Kim, Shine. ODB Son. I was impressed with that. But also, Diddy's tribute to Kim Porter. You could see the emotion in his face. And she passed. I want to say, I think she passed away too in about, what was it, 2018?
Yeah. November 2018.
Yes, she passed away in 2018 too. I think she had pneumonia, but he was still mourning her. So that was kind of sad. He was still mourning her, and she's the mother of some of his children. He even adopted one of her kids as his own, that kind of thing. But what can we learn from that? To see him in public, still mourning, still the emotion still in his face. What can we learn from that?
I don't know, sis. I guess, we can all learn just love people while they're here, man, and cherish people while they're here, you know what I'm saying? And just like, like the saying goes, give people they fly while they're here. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to, feel so, I guess, mourn for so long, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But I guess there's no limit on mourning. We know that. But, I guess we can just learn just to cherish people while they're here. Enjoy those good times. Because that was dope what he did, though. Like you said, that was dope.
Yeah, I thought that was dope. Yeah, I do think certainly we should, treat people the way that they deserve to be treated. Don't put it off for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. If that's your soulmate, go marry your soulmate. You want to buy her a car, go buy her a car. Like, treat people the way that they deserve to be treated while you have time, because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. And we don't want that regret hanging over our heads that we didn't do right by a person,
right?
Or we didn't say the things that we wanted to say, or right, we didn't get to go to places that we wanted to go. So, and I think that's a big to Black love, totally, like, that's a big message to Black love. Let's love each other how we deserve to love.
And let me tell you something else, sis. On that note, even if, we got relationships out here that we feel like we can't fix, even if you just try to fix it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand some relationships can't be fixed. Some stuff can't be, some bridges can't be crossed back over, you know what I'm saying? But just try, you know what I'm saying? At least if you put that effort and try to straighten something out, you know what I'm saying? At least you did your part. It's up to that person now. They don't have to forgive you or whatever, but just try to fix some relationship if it's worth anything to you. You know what I'm saying? So don't go around holding that grudge or holding something over somebody, because we all know life too short for that.
Too short.
What I'm saying? And you'll be going around, like you're saying, with your head down, wishing you had forgiven a person, or wishing y'all had kind of sorted it out before. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So that's why, everybody done made mistakes. I know there's somebody out there right now. No, somebody did me so dirty. I ain't, you done did somebody probably the same way. You know what I'm saying? So, it happens to everybody. Everybody done did it before. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's about fixing things, and they're trying to move forward and move past it. You know what I'm saying? So, me and those messed up relationships try to if that person meant something to you at some point in time, at least try to fix it. If it don't work out, then you try. You know what I'm saying?
All right, and we are just to remind everybody who's on, please hit the like button, share it out if you can. We are doing some giveaways. We got them ready to go for our subscribers tonight. We got them ready to go. If you are not in our city, we will ship it to you. It is not a problem. So make sure you drop your name in the chat and let us know if you're with us tonight.
Right. We need y'all, man. Subscribe.
So
share. Either or.
Yeah, we need the support. Now, another thing that is pressing, and this is unfortunate too, but right next door here in Columbus, Georgia, a 3-year-old was found dead in a car at Wendy's on Sunday night. And they're saying that the grandmother had taken the child out earlier and she returned home and the other kids were playing and she noticed that this child was missing. So she called the uncle, and when he looked in the back of the truck, the child was deceased. All right. So
with that being said, man, as parents and just adults, you know, I'm not here to blame nobody, like I said, but just speaking in general, we all know it's record-breaking heat waves and, you know what I'm saying, record-breaking heat right now. So we definitely need to be, you know, aware of things like that, like kids in the car or kids potentially getting in cars and stuff while, you know, while parents don't know or whatever, man, running in the store while your kid in the car. Man, listen, now, it's simply too hot for that. Simply too hot. It's too hot for a dog. It's too hot for anything living to be in a car. You know what I'm saying? In this type of heat, y'all. Like, we got to be way more responsible. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, my son, if I go anywhere and I got to get out, he getting out with me. I don't care what it is. Like, he's getting out. I'm not gonna, even when he get older, I'm not gonna leave him in a car. You know, I have a 12-year-old daughter. I wouldn't leave her in the car if I ran in the store or something. That's like, I don't understand that. I don't understand that, man. Like, we got to be way more careful.
I think we have to do things to remind ourselves that our kids are in the car. Like, I put my purse beside my daughter. My daughter's not in the car seat anymore. She's 7. She's in the booster, but I put my purse beside her. You know, that's the extra mind. If I'm gonna grab my purse, Raylene, she's right there by my purse, kind of thing. And I can't talk about anybody. I don't know what's on a person's mind or that kind of thing. So I can't. It's just a sad situation. But looking at the research, 39 children die in a hot car each year in the United States. 39 kids die in a hot car each year in the United States.
That's sad. I mean, that's kind of like, y'all, like I said, that I'm not here to pass judgment on somebody, but stuff like that, in my eyes, shouldn't happen. Like, that's my opinion. Like, that stuff like that shouldn't happen.
Okay. 1,000 children have died in hot cars since 1990. 1,000 kids have died in a hot car since 1990. All right. This child is the seventh child to die in a hot car in the United States this year.
It's crazy, man.
So, I mean,
I remember it was. I'm sorry, sis. I remember it was one summer. You know, they were broadcasting on the news about people leaving their dogs and stuff in the car. You know, people would like, if a person see your dog in the car while you're in the grocery store and the car's not running, they calling the police and you going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Same way with kids. Like, if y'all see a kid anywhere in a car by themselves, even if it's running, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Even if it's running, with everything going on today, you still need to alert somebody, because at the end of the day, you probably gonna save that kid life. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the parent, man, I'm just in there for a minute. Don't do it. Take your kid in the store with you. Simple as that. Like it's simple. It's just that simple. No matter how old, if that kid ain't old enough to defend it, themselves, then still, depending on the age, you know what I'm saying. Still, man, take that kid, let him walk in the store with you, man. It's just that simple. It won't be no accidents. It won't be none of that. You can avoid certain things, man. Certain things ain't supposed to happen. Like I said, that's my opinion. That's one of the things in life that I feel like shouldn't happen. You got to be more responsible, man.
Yeah.
You got to be way more responsible than that as a parent.
Let's talk about some ways we can be responsible as parents, because I've seen coworkers. I had a coworker last year drove from Tuskegee to Seal, Alabama to the school with her child in the back seat. She did not know her child was in the car until she got to school. Stuff happens. You hear stories of moms getting to work and their child is still in the back seat. They got to turn around and go back to the daycare kind of thing. But what happens when we forget? What are some things that we can do?
You should forget. Hey, and as a matter of fact, with my job, y'all, they got the cars these days, the newer cars. If you got a newer car, it's a message that comes up on your screen now that's saying, like, check the back seat. Like, I feel like all cars need to have that. Like, I know all GMs and Chevrolets, all GMs have it, the newer cars. So that's a good feature that I feel like the car, the people that make the cars did. That's a great feature because, as soon as you get out the car, it's just like a warning. It's like it'll set off a warning beeper and it'll let you know to check the back seat. If you that forgetful. I feel like as parents and as adults, we shouldn't need that, because I feel like your kid gonna keep up so much noise. How you gonna forget they back? You know what I'm saying? But
we don't know. We don't know. We weren't there. That child could have been asleep. Like, I don't want to be harsh, but stuff happens. Stuff happens.
My opinion, some things ain't supposed to happen though.
Some things are not supposed to happen. But look at the world we live in. When we got all these different things going on, mental health. People are here struggling and suffering. People have things on their minds. Stuff happens.
But you want to know, like, I'm gonna be honest. One of the main reasons, and I gotta show it. One of the main reasons we forget this right here. We so focused on this phone to the point that you're gonna forget things. It happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Even at work, sometimes I be on the phone and I'll do things and forget forget the process of doing something. It's the phone, man. It's the phone conversation. It's the distractions, and as a parent, as an adult, you need to make sure your kid is getting to their destination. If you got your kid in the car, we just need to practice, like, focusing on getting that kid to their destination and not snapping and looking at Facebook posts or making Facebook posts, man. We just got to be more responsible. Like, simple as that, But like you say, now things do happen,
So let's get it. So first and foremost, never leave your child in a vehicle unattended. All right, never leave your child in the vehicle unattended. That's first and foremost.
Right.
And my second thing is tape something to your steering wheel. If you have to, tape something to your steering wheel. Get the baby out of the car. It's that simple. Everybody don't have a new car. Everybody don't have the mess pop across your screen. So tape something to your steering wheel or tape something to your window that you can see that says get the baby out of the car, because it's necessary.
It is.
All right. You said look in the back seat. I agree. Make it a routine habit that you look in that back seat before you get out of your car.
Well, first of all, I feel like if you're driving and you got your kid in the car, they should be sitting in the back passenger. So at least in your peripheral. Yes, that. Okay. You can see, on a serious tip though, you can see that kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kid gonna be, even if they sleep, out the corner of your eye, chill out. Out the corner of your eye, you're gonna be able to see that kid. So, like, I don't know nobody that drive with their kids sitting like right behind them, unless they have multiple kids, and they have to sit. So, and with multiple kids, you can't forget all of them in the car. So that kind of exit them out. So if you got one child, y'all ride with them on a passenger back, you know, so you can see them even if they sleep. You're gonna turn around, you're gonna be looking in the passenger seat, like make sure I don't forget this and that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see that kid back there. You know what I'm saying? They should be in a booster seat anyway if they still riding in the back.
So, like I said, I put my purse in the back seat, but put something that you can't make it throughout the day without in the back seat by your child. Whether it's your briefcase, your pocketbook,
put your phone.
Put your phone
back there. I guarantee you ain't gonna leave that phone. I guarantee. Let me tell y'all something. That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that ain't supposed to happen. Like if you leave that phone, you gonna know you left that phone. You gonna know you left that phone at home before you put that car in reverse to leave out. Oh man, my phone. Oh, my phone. How you leave a whole kid in the car?
Yes. And have that person, if you know you're supposed to be going to daycare, or if you know you're supposed to be going to work, have that person that's going to call you and say, hey, you usually drop your child off at 7:15.
Right.
Where is she?
Right.
If needed, like have that set in place. And then all the time, it's not all these deaths with these kids have not been parents leaving their kids in the car. Some of the kids have gone out to play driving. They have gotten mom's keys off the counter. They've gone to play driving and they've died in the car. So keep your keys out of the reach of your child. If you have little kids, keep your keys out of reach.
Right. Right. I know we used to play driving in the cars back when we were young, but they were old cars that didn't work anymore. We knew better not to go and play in dad in them cars because we knew what we would get. So I don't know. I guess because how we were raised and brought up and the thing we did, you know, stuff like that is kind of, I guess, in my head, impossible to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because we knew better. You know, we had sense enough as kids that if it got too hot, because I'd have been left in the car before our mom or dad, you know, run into the store real quick.
The Lord was with us because our parents said, "Crack the windows, I'll be right back."
And guess what? If we knew that. But I was just saying, we knew that if it got too hot in that car, we were gonna get out.
Yeah.
We were gonna sit in there and just die. We were gonna get out.
Yeah, but some of these are little kids, though. They little kids.
Right. Now I understand toddlers and babies. Now,
yeah. They said most of these deaths are kids that sit in rear-facing car seats. They're the most.
That's what I'm going, and that's me going back to saying, parents, as parents, if you got a little kid of that age that's in a car seat like that, where's your mind when it comes to your child's safety? What could your mind possibly be on besides your child's safety at that point? You know, you forget that to the point where the kid is left in the car for a while. The kid ain't gonna die instantly in a hot car. It's gonna take a minute. You mean to tell me your brain hadn't processed that, okay, oh man, my kid, within a few minutes, just like you would a phone if you leave it at home? Come on, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, just put a reminder on your steering wheel. Put something that's important to you in the back. Put that phone back there. Connect that Bluetooth. Put that phone back there so that we can save the babies. Be alert.
I promise you. Y'all
call your child's name before you get out the car.
And guess what else? At the end of the day, it's a double whammy too. It's a double loss because guess what? Your child is gone, and you're going to jail. Straight up. You going to jail. They found that you left the kid in the car. You going to jail. Oh, it was running when I left. I seen a person go to jail over leaving a dog in the car. And they left the car running. You know how you can take your keypad with you, lock your doors, and leave the car running. But after a certain amount of time, whether y'all know it or not, that car can cut off because it can't detect the key. It's like an anti-theft, yeah. So if that car ain't detecting that key, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna shut. The car's gonna shut off. So don't think that, okay, I got the keypad and I'm gonna leave the car running and leave the kid. Nah, man, take that kid in there with you. Straight up. Save everybody a lot of trouble. Save you a funeral. For real.
Okay. Our mama said, I don't shut the door until I check to make sure everybody's out of the car. I ride my grands all the time. And also just with us in general, I'm getting into my car after work. It's reading 100. Last week it was reading 104. Drink water. Stay hydrated.
Yeah,
This heat is serious.
man. Listen, that's like the best way to beat the heat, y'all. Like, stay cool. You know what I'm saying? Dress cool. Now, we think exposing our skin, you know what I'm saying, is gonna keep you cool. Really, when you cover your skin, that actually keeps you cooler. So y'all, if y'all out there in the heat, especially if you're working it, like kind of like me, like I don't work directly in the heat, but I work in heat. So it's like, you know, stay hydrated. Gatorade and stuff, good. You know, one or two of those, good throughout the day. You know, to put some electrolytes back in you. But man, drink water.
Yeah, and I saw someone say that if you're not sweating, that's a problem. So make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you're hydrated. All right. So to lighten things up a little bit, let's get ready for our toss-up question. And while we're getting ready for our toss-up question, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button.
We're gonna get in the habit of trying to remind y'all, or just try to get y'all help, or asking for y'all help to, you know, like I say, help us get these subscribers up. So
yes,
like,
we're gonna do our first giveaway. We're gonna do a couple of them. I think we have 4 in order. And I left one on the back, but we can still give it away. And if we need to ship your stuff to you, let us know. But our first, we're getting close to 1,000 likes on Facebook, and we're getting close to 200 followers on YouTube. And we need to get that up to 1,000. So we really need y'all support. But we have a faithful follower. This particular follower shares everything we post.
And we really appreciate that. Keep doing what you're doing.
She shares everything we post. She has not missed a single podcast. All right. If you're with us tonight, put your name in chat so we'll know. She has not missed a single podcast. And that is none other than Aretha Love.
Yep.
And Aretha, I hope y'all see that this is beautiful. Compliments of glitz, glam, and vinyl. She has a custom cosmetic bag. Since you follow us and like all our posts and share our posts, we had to stalk you a little bit and find your pictures.
Right.
Aretha, so we hope you like it. It's a cosmetic bag for you to put your toiletries in, and we will make sure you get your item for being our faithful follower. And we have some more giveaways to come tonight. So if you with us, let us know.
Giveaways get bigger and better, you know what I'm saying? So like I say, if y'all help us get these subscribers, we'll start giving away things, and it can be from anything, you know what I'm saying? All the way up to gift cards, maybe cash one day, you know, never know. Yeah. Like I say, we need y'all help us get these subscribers, and you know, it's gonna be prizes, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be rewards. So
yes, it's gonna be rewards. All right, our toss-up question. Do you require your partner to bathe or shower before having sex? Because we've been seeing the TikToks. Thank you, cousin Keisha.
But yeah, and talking about the heat, you know, with the question, do you require your partner to bathe or shower before having sex? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, me as a man, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just keep it 100. You know, she got to be almost fresh out the shower. And I say almost, you know, maybe she, you know, she probably took a shower before I got there, or, you know, or whatever, you know. But if we go somewhere and we out doing things and then we get back home, you know, I guess I don't want to get too deep, you know, but I guess depending on the kind of activity we're going to be involved in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she might need to go hit the shower before 6, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Like, but 9 times out of the 10, you know, yes, I'm gonna need you to take a shower before we get down with it. Like, straight up. You know, as a woman, I feel like as a woman, I feel like you should want to do it anyway. As a woman, you know what I'm saying? Me being a man, as a woman, I feel like, you know, same thing with men, you know. No woman want no musty man on her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take my hygiene serious. Like, I ain't finna even approach a woman or be up under a woman if I feel like I ain't got myself together. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me.
And I also feel like, that says a lot about you, because if you accept somebody like that, then you're gonna have to do it again. So no, like, don't put yourself in that spot, And if you noticing that something is a little off, just say, hey baby, let's hit the shower first.
No, you ain't gotta be mean. You gotta know how to deliver the message. You know what I'm saying? Without it being but me personally, the age I am now, I'm gonna tell you straight up as a grown man, like, hey baby, then by that time, if I gotta tell you anyway, I'm kind of turned off anyway, then it's gonna be hard for me to want to engage in that activity with you again after that. You know what I'm saying? So,
and Katie said she honestly don't, unless you are just really paying off.
She said what?
She does not, unless you are just really paying off, unless you just smell bad. She don't require it. So I think so. I saw this is what made this our toss-up question. On the TikTok, someone said, do you season chicken and then rinse it off? On the TikTok.
Hey, so but that's like, see, I get mad when I hear people make, comparisons like that. You can't, like, that's different, man. Like, that's different. That's different. Like, man, listen, man. Bathe, take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I only got one time to get have that bad experience with a woman, and then after that, I'm gonna swear up and down that you just nasty to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just
because the body odor could throw off the whole mood.
Yeah, it's gonna throw up. Then I ain't gonna want to perform my special moves on you because I got that whiff of that foul, whatever. It ain't even got to be foul. It can just be an odor. Like let me say this, because it's different from just having an odor and a woman being stink or whatever, however you want to say it. Now, like, even if it could be a working odor, like just a sweaty odor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to shower no matter what, so we can eliminate those problems and those threats. You know what I'm saying? We can eliminate all that and be fresh and clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
like, and then men, you got to know better too, because Bubba going in on the women. I was trying to keep it cool, but you've been to the gym, you got to hit the shower, because ain't nobody trying to smell that. You got to go hit the shower. You got to put your deodorant on.
You got to do all that.
You got to do all that.
Get that Castile soap, man. I want to smell some lavender and some peppermint and some almond. I don't want to smell just out the gym. Telling myself, I've been working out. I'm ready right now.
No, you're not.
You're not ready.
The shower's over there.
You need to take a time out. Take a time out and go in there,
Yes, Katie said, when you're tired. I agree.
Right. And especially, like, listen, because a lot of people, like, they like to kiss and, kiss on the neck. Like, I got one time to kiss your neck and almost have a heart attack from high blood pressure tasting that salt on it. You know what I'm saying? You better go wash off. You know what I'm saying? You better go get that hair up and get up on that neck and up on the meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man, I don't want to taste that because I like to kiss and stuff on, on the neck and stuff. So I don't, man, get it together, man. Nobody want to take no oil sheen. Nobody want to take no oil sheen and hairspray and perfume. That's another thing too, ladies. Another thing, stop spraying perfume on your neck, man. That tastes nasty. For real, it don't taste good. Now,
so
until they start.
Hit your
wrist. Do that. Put it on your wrist.
Light work before you get your guest over.
Yeah, man. Don't spray it on your neck and and the man got to kiss you on your neck and he was like, ugh. Until they start making perfume that tastes good, man, just spray it on your shirt or something, or on your wrist. So yeah, take a shower, man, before any activities like that. Like, hold on, let me,
So it looks like the consensus in the chat is they need to bathe.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. Some people be like, man, I got partners, man. Hey, man, me and my girl, we came from the gym and we got right to it, bro. I'm like, bro, nah, I don't want to,
Don't nobody want to smell it.
Is that, you know, and you ain't got to be a nasty. Some people like, oh, hey, she a nasty one. She gonna have a smell. You know, man. Listen, if you been sweating, I don't care how clean you is, you gonna have some kind of smell. You may not smell it because you're used to it. The next person will though.
Yes, bathing or showering is a must. All right, we got Mel. Go ahead and read it for us, Bubba.
All right. Let's see. Okay, dear Raven and Bubba, I always talk about relationships.
This is the wrong one. Hold on, this is wrong. That's the one from last week. This is the one from today.
All right. Come on, get the mailbox together, sis.
Mailbox coming. It's coming. It's getting together. Hold on. There we go.
All right, we'll try it again. Sis got me reading old mail. We already read it. All right, dear Raven and Bubba, I have had the same best friend since elementary school. You could call us brothers. About 3 years ago, he and his old lady split up after dating on and off for 5 years. I recently ran into her at a lounge. We had a few drinks, chopped it up. We kicked it a few times, nothing major. I like her. How do I tell my homie? Is this a code violation? Dog. That is a major code violation. Like straight up. That's a major. Man, listen.
So his best friend used to date the girl on and off, and they broke up. He saw the girl out. They had a few drinks. They kicked it. He likes her. What's the problem?
I feel like as a guy and just a code, you cannot go where your homeboy has been playing and has played. Like, that's just my code. I don't know what other people, other men live by, but if one of my friends talk to a female, you know what I'm saying? Because the problem with it is, you know, the female can say all day, oh, it wasn't that serious. You don't know how your homeboy and what his feelings, how he was tied into that relationship. You see what I'm saying? So when you go crossing lines like that, it kind of it's a conflict of interest. You can't cross those kind of lines, you know what I'm saying? Because then, you know, it's gonna be trust issues with your homeboy after that. Because then, even if he meet a new girl and y'all chilling, how y'all gonna genuinely chill? And he feel like, I can't even tell my partner when me and my girl got a problem because he might try to backdoor me again. That's what we call it. We call it backdooring. You know what I'm saying? Like you should. It's certain places, certain things should happen, and certain places you shouldn't go. Certain things you shouldn't do. That's one of them, man. As a man, you know, I see it, but it happened every day, y'all. Like, we can sit up here and talk about this all day. It happened every day.
Yeah, and some people hook their exes up with people they know.
Well, they must ain't caring nothing about them. They must ain't caring nothing about their ex then, because I'm not finna hook. Hey, man, come talk to us. No, man. I better not see that either. And don't get me wrong, you know, some people like, well, what you worried about it for? You know, you ain't with her no more, or man, listen. That's a no-no. Like I tell my son, that's a no-no. That's what you gotta tell people, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a no-no. How do you feel about it as a woman? Like, how would you feel?
You got one time to go behind me and you are out of my friend's circle because that's trifling. I don't want to go behind none of my friends. I don't want nothing, nobody else. I don't want they sloppy seconds. I'm not about to talk to they man.
And whoever wrote that letter, I hope you watch it, because, bro, you violating. You gotta be one of my friends. Who wrote that?
No, I don't want to go behind nobody. Do not. I don't want it. Let me tell you something. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I don't invite my friends around my mate.
Man, I'm telling you.
Period.
Because that's what I'm saying. Because I feel like you got one time to look crazy or act like you. Man, I'm that jealous. I ain't gonna even lie. If you come around my woman, I ain't gonna lie. I'm watching to see how you acting.
Yes, like I don't stop telling folks what you got going on. Stop telling people about how good it is, and don't do that. Keep
too old for that. Especially if you in this 80 babe conversation, you're too old for that.
Because they're gonna want a sample. They will want a sample.
They're gonna try to taste it.
But I don't go behind anybody. Like, I cannot sit down and eat dinner with my homegirl and knowing that she with my ex.
It don't sit right with me, man.
And don't let her bring it up to me to talk to me about it.
You know, I had like I ain't gonna even lie to y'all.
Have any of y'all in the chat ever dated one of your friends' exes?
But listen, and while they answering that or typing up or whatever, I had an instance. I had hey man, get that man coming off of Hey, listen. I had an instance one time, a long time ago, man. One of my partners, he ended up, you know, a female that I talked to ended up working at a spot, and they ended up working at the same spot. Long story short, they were working at the same spot together, and he was my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And he knew that, you know, me and this girl used to kick it or whatever. But, you know, and I don't know what made him feel that comfortable with telling me this. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, one day I'm kicking it at his crib. This is how we kicking it. You know, I'm coming to his crib, you know, all that. But we kicking it one day, and he was like, oh yeah, you know, hey man, you remember such and such? You know what I'm saying? And what, you know, during the time, at that time, during that period, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't that long of a gap. Like me and this girl had stopped talking, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, you remember such and such? I'm saying to myself, like, of course I remember such and such. What about it? You know, but you know, I'm already knowing what is going off the rip, just how the conversation started. But anyway, long story short, he was like, yeah, man, you know, me and her be kicking it now, you know what I'm saying? He felt confident with telling me like it wasn't that wrong, and it kind of made me feel uncomfortable because I'm like, why would you tell me that, bro? I wouldn't, even if I had done it, I wouldn't have even, I probably wouldn't have never said that to you about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know if you call it being real. Oh, he being real. No, you still fake because you should have never been there. Should have never went there, bro, in my eye. I was like, at least you were real about it. No, if you were real, you would have never went there. You know what I'm saying? You would have never let that happen. No matter what you thought our relationship was. You feel me? A lot of people say, oh, well, y'all y'all weren't talking like that. What it like that? You don't know how we were talking. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Nah, bro. That's a violation. Bro,
violation. We agree that's a violation. All right, we got another giveaway. And the first person tonight that got on to this podcast was, we told y'all to put your names in the chat. It was our mama.
Congratulations, Mom.
Congratulations, Mom. Thank you for being a supporter of the 80s Babies conversation. So we have this little freezable wine bag for you. It's cute. So when the next time you go to a blues concert, you got you a freezable wine bag.
And I'm gonna buy you some wine to put in there, Mom. This ain't wine, but I'm gonna buy you some wine.
Right. We got 2 more gifts. We got 2 more to give out. All right. So the next big topic this week has been the U.S. Supreme Court overturning Roe versus Wade. All right. What do y'all think about the overturn of Roe versus Wade?
You know, we got
to get the people some facts.
Now this conversation right here is going to be a long one, sis. So I'm pretty sure we probably have to, you know, bring this conversation to the next episode as well. You know, we're going to try to scratch the surface a little bit with it, but in my opinion, I'm just going to give my opinion, you know, because I've been hearing people talk about it all day today. Like, that's just been the topic of the day, you know what I'm saying? Really just been everybody talking about it. So me and one of my coworkers was talking about it today too, and honestly, me and my mom was just talking about it. Honestly, I feel like, you know, it's turned into a dictatorship around here. You know what I'm saying? If we keep blinking our eyes before we know it, it's gonna be a dictatorship. You know, I honestly feel like, you know, as I said one time before, you know, because I don't want nobody to say, well, you said you weren't really for abortions anyway. Well, I'm not really for it. You know, I wasn't, the way I was raised, you know what I'm saying, makes me, you know, kind of against abortions a little bit. But when you start talking about a woman's body and her rights, just your own body, and somebody's denying you something that, you know, you may want for yourself, it kind of put me in the mindset of like a dictatorship, man. Like, you're controlling what a person does with their body. You know what I'm saying? We well, we open the gates to all this other stuff, but you're taking away a woman's right to decide if she want to have a pregnant, have a family. Like a lot of people have been putting in terms like starting a family. You're taking that option away from people. So it's like, what is the world coming to? A woman can't decide if she want to have a kid. That's a life-changing event. You know what I'm saying? That's a life-changing moment in a person's life, whether man or woman, but especially for a woman in a body-changing, experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're telling her that she has to go through with this, no matter if it in some states, no matter if it's or
in our state, abortion in Alabama is illegal. All right, it's unlawful for an abortion to be performed unless it is deemed absolutely necessary in order to prevent a serious health risk to the woman. There are no exceptions for rape or incest in Alabama. Right now, Georgia allows a 20 weeks of gestation, or about 22 weeks of pregnancy. All right, before since the patient's last menstrual period. So in Georgia, they have 20 to 22 weeks, but they are trying to get that changed.
I feel like honestly, like I said earlier, man, I honestly feel like this you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's gonna get changed again. They're gonna have to do something, because I don't feel like this gonna hold up. What you're gonna have is people gonna still be performing abortion. It's gonna be more of a joke. It's gonna make people.
I think there are too many inequities in healthcare. There are too many health disparities. When I was looking at the statistics, now the statistics that are reported are saying that more Black and Hispanic women get abortions in the statistics that are being reported. It also says that this is mainly because we are more impoverished, and that we don't want to bring children into those type of environments. And it also shows that statistics also show that Black women have a 3 times more of a risk of dying during childbirth than a white woman, because of inadequate health care and just being treated unfairly in healthcare agencies, those kind of things. Sometimes we don't get the best care. So when you tell us that, you don't have a choice, I mean, it's kind of like they are deciding your fate for you instead of letting you take the reins of your own fate. So I totally believe that, it's a woman's choice to do what she wants to do. And I feel like women, stop telling your business. Like if you did it, like that's your business. Like you don't have to tell anybody your business. If that's what you did. But I think a woman should have the right to choose, because they have to live with that decision. We don't live with it for them. And we don't know a person's situation. So, and then in Alabama, when they're saying that rape or incest doesn't count, so you're telling the child she has to have a baby by her father. You're gonna tell a child that she has to have a baby by her cousin. And then this is not just about girls. Do you want your 12-year-old to be a father?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
So should women have to choose? Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Kind of cut me
Should
off.
Women have to choose, like, do I drop out of college because I got pregnant? Or, do I have to birth another child that I can't feed? Those kind of things.
Like, y'all, we really need y'all opinion, man, on this, y'all, because I mean, this is really gonna affect a lot of people, whether we know it or not, so we really need to.
And it doesn't the child has a father, so it doesn't just affect the woman, especially when we're talking about young people.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely affect young men and young boys that end up having kids at a young age, or get a girl pregnant at a young age, and you got to understand how that is going to impact that young boy and that young girl's life. Like,
And I agree with Katie. And sometimes these decisions, these rulings they affect the poor. They don't affect the wealthy, because a rich man can fly his mistress to New York for her abortion. But if I'm down here struggling in Alabama, I can't jump on a plane and go to New York and get that abortion. A rich man can fly his nanny to New York to get her abortion. Okay, so I'm like, who do these rulings protect? Because they're not protecting the underprivileged and the underserved. They don't protect those people. So, like, what is this intended to do? It's not fair to tell a woman to don't get pregnant. Women should be telling men, Holyfield, don't have sex with me if you're not going to assume the responsibility. Is it fair to say keep your?
It's not a blame game, man. I feel like at the end of the day, it's not a blame game. I feel like
she doesn't control the conceives. And when you start talking about contraceptives go beyond birth control. Condoms are contraceptives. So those kind of things, it's not a blame game. This is a reality type thing. And at the end of the day, it's her body, her choice. No man, no man, the Supreme Court, male dominated. We start looking at state legislators and U.S. legislator, male dominated, and they're making decisions about women. Can I say, what if those little blue pills were taken off the market? I mean, this is just a discrepancy. We leave women voiceless. Why are women? You want us to go get educated. You want us to be in the workforce, but you won't give us the opportunity to make a decision about our own bodies.
Like I say, man, it sounds more like a dictatorship to me,
So I mean,
like I say, I don't feel like it's gonna stand for too long. I feel like they're gonna have to go back and change something. They're gonna have to do something, man, because rather it's just like saying that, okay, we're gonna ban all guns. Guess what? Somebody's still gonna have access to guns and it's gonna still be able to possess them. So it's like anything, you know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be it probably ain't gonna be legal, but it's gonna still be able to the public still have access to getting that service done either way. So, they might as well, reverse that or do something, adjust it.
Tell us what we don't get in the chat. Tell us what we don't get in the chat. All right, we're gonna do one more winner tonight.
Yeah, and like I say, y'all, that's gonna be a conversation that we may have to carry on the next episode too, because I really want to know like what a lot of y'all thinking about that. So,
all right, our next winner for tonight, who he is a subscriber. He also shares a lot of our posts. And he gives us a good debate, and that is going to be Holyfield. So you got these poetic justice coasters. All right, Bubba, what are we gonna leave the people with tonight?
I just want to leave y'all with a word of advice about the heat. You know what I'm saying? About these kids, be more aware. Keep these kids out of the car with y'all, man. Well, take them out with y'all. Don't leave them in the car, Hydrate. That go for the adults and the kids. We want y'all to hydrate out there, stay safe, And another thing, guys, I want to let y'all know the gentleman's conversation, the gentleman's club is going to come back, and we're going to have some good topics for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout for the gentleman's club, man. We'll be back with that.
For Girls Talk, the girls are ready with everything that's going on in the world related to women. We are ready to go. We thank y'all for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the giveaways. Please invite people to like and subscribe to our channel. It's been real. We love y'all.
Well, y'all, man. Y'all like and subscribe, and we'll holler at y'all on the next episode, baby.
Share and submit those anonymous letters.
Yeah, do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Good night.